welcome back to a new season of That's Why We Friend podcast.
Season 3.
We're finally back after a very, very long break.
3 months?
Almost 3 months.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't break anything this break.
No, I don't think so.
Lucky.
Or did I? I didn't break my back this time, but my leg muscle decided to play tricks on me during my holidays.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
But I think it's also a part of the back injury that caused it.
Yeah, it comes in a package, I guess.
Well, hope you get well soon.
Well, honestly speaking, I'm currently in pain. So if you see me moving around, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's get into what we did this break.
Yeah. Do you want to start first?
I think you got more things to say than me, so you go first.
Alright. So after the break, it was...
You mean right after the break?
Yeah, right after the break?
No, it's before the break.
Before the break?
Right. Our last episode was during Christmas week.
Yeah, Christmas week. Right after Christmas when we entered December, I was preparing for a family trip to Korea. After 2-3 years in the house, not able to fly anywhere, we finally took up the courage to go abroad. Yeah. Yeah, so we went to Korea for a week or more. 8 days, 6 nights. Yeah.
Wait, before you talk about your trip, can you tell us the progress to get renew your passport? Because I heard it's very different from before the pandemic, right?
Yeah. My passport got expired and we have to renew it, basically my whole family. So the new process of renewing your passport is that you have to renew it online. So you have to go to a certain website, I'll link it down below, to renew your passport, where you have to key in all your information. Then after that, you have to choose, there's 2 actually. One is you have a fingerprint problem.
Fingerprint problem, like?
Especially for older senior citizens, when their thumbprint is getting very blur, so they can't scan it, so they have to go to the immigration there to settle it.
Okay.
And the other one is that you just select an appointment date to collect your passport.
So if you don't have any fingerprint problem, you can just do everything online?
Do everything online, your passport number, your name, your IC, your address, everything. And you have to take a certain passport picture. A certain passport size, actually.
A new one, so you cannot reuse your...
Yeah, a new one.
Okay,
because this time is more specific, I would say. Like last time, we can just bring our own passport photo, the small one, and just go to the immigration and settle. This time, because we are registering it through online, there's a certain background, certain picture size that is required.
Like the background color must be in
white. Yeah.
And then you can't dye your hair, right?
You can dye your hair, actually. Because the passport photo printout will be still black and white.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But you have to make sure that your hair is not covering your ear or your forehead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more strict
in terms of
the
renewing?
Process?
Yeah. Because when I went to take the passport photo, the photographer told me they are more strict especially on the photo size. They're more particular in that.
Size.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a slight difference. Maybe some are okay, mostly some are not okay with it. And you have to retake the photo and spend money again.
Do you upload the picture?
Yeah, true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The photographer will send you a
Soft
copy.
Ah, okay. Then that makes sense. I thought like you get the physical one, then you have to scan it again.
No, they send you a soft copy. It's already the passport size that is required.
Ah, okay. I see.
So it makes life easier actually.
Mm.
And then once you register everything and come up with your appointment date, you have to pay online actually. So for us it's around, if I'm not mistaken, 200.
For how many years?
5 years if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I think that's almost the same as before, right?
But senior citizens have like cheaper price.
Ah, okay.
So after you pay, you have to save the receipt actually. Because you have
to
to show,
prove that you have it.
yeah, you have to show it to the immigration on the day you go and collect.
Mm.
And then after that, you have to make your appointment date. And once you settle that, you have to print that paper also.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They have like place of where you want to collect from, which immigration you want to collect from, like maybe a Puchong branch or Putrajaya branch.
Okay.
Then you have to pick your date and your time. The time slot is like 1 hour like that. And
What if you miss your time slot?
then you have to book the appointment again.
Again? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yikes.
Yeah, so funny story. On the day of collection, where for me, my brother, my second brother, and my father, on the day we were supposed to collect, my dad got COVID. Yeah. So me and my second brother, we went and collect. So I have to ask the guard, like, how do I settle my dad's appointment again?
Okay.
Because he missed his appointment, so I'm also
You can't
confused.
take his passport for
No,
him.
because they need to scan your fingerprint also.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to see your IC as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I asked the guard and he said that I have to make another appointment for him again.
That's like another trip there lah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's faster to do it online and then collect it there? Like, is there a queue for that?
Yes, that's cute.
A long queue?
Yeah.
What if you
it's
queue and then you miss your slot?
Meaning?
So like your queue is longer than an hour.
Then it's okay.
As long as you're there.
As long as you're
that time.
there, you have your number. Because once you reach the immigration, they have like lines actually. Actually, they have lines for senior citizens and line for young adults.
Okay.
So we went, and during that time, you have to bring the printed receipt and the appointment paper, as well as your IC and your old passport to prove that it's you actually. So once you're there, they'll check, and then the one I went is in Putrajaya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they'll give you a number downstairs, and then they'll ask you to go up to a certain floor. Like mine is the 3rd floor. So you went there. When you entered the 3rd floor, you have to put your form in counter 8. Yeah. So then you start waiting for your number, your queue and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as long as you're there at your appointment time with the number, then
Yeah.
it's okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah. It's best to go during your appointment time, because some of them are quite specific. Like let's say you reach earlier, they'll say like, oh, it's not your appointment time yet, so you have to wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my mom and my eldest brother, they collect before us, so they told us it's actually quite fast. So my second brother and I thought like, oh, maybe we're just gonna wait for an hour or so, and then now we waited for 3-4 hours.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because somehow they keep skipping our number.
Why?
Yeah, because they say like our passport are not ready yet. So it's like maybe I'm number 17. So it's 13, 14, 15, 16, then 19, 20, 21, 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So both of us were like very confused.
Did you ask them like
Yeah.
a few times?
We did actually, because I saw a couple before me. They haven't collect also, and then they went and asked the guard, the custom, and then they said you have to wait for your number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it like how long in between you doing it online and you going to the immigration? A week?
Actually, it's around 3 days. Then you can go collect your passport.
Okay, maybe that's why. It's quite a short time, right? If it's like a week and it's not ready yet, then I'm like, sus.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you do your appointment date. You can actually do your appointment date after you pay for your passport. Because that time when I made the appointment, after my payment, actually, I heard from the photographer said you'll receive an email, then you can only choose your appointment date. So I waited for 2 days, 3 days. Then there's no email, so I'm a bit confused. Then I asked my sister-in-law's brother, because he also managed to collect before me. And he said like, oh, you can actually just make the appointment after payment. I'm like, what?
So after a few days, no, not a few days, I think. How long after you took your passport and you start your trip?
We took it at the end of November, and then we start planning during like around 1 week before we fly.
What, that's super rush.
Yeah.
And you're going with a big group, right?
Yeah, this time is I went with my whole family and my sister-in-law's family. So it's around like 9 adults and 1 kid, 1 baby actually.
Well, and you plan it like 1 week before the trip. That's
Yeah.
very rush.
Because everybody like wasn't like, we didn't collect the passport at the same time. So all of us were like, once we collect the passport, then we will book the flight.
Oh, so you booked the flight 1 week before the trip. Wow, it's very expensive.
It's compared to Japan, our initial trip is way much cheaper actually. Yeah.
Okay. The flight is cheaper. Lah.
Yeah, the flight is cheaper.
But why though? I thought Japan and Korea is like very nearby.
I think because Japan is much more popular compared to Korea.
Okay, maybe that's why. Okay.
Yeah, because the air ticket difference, like just one way from KL to let's say Tokyo, it was around 5 to 6K.
5 to 6K.
And then for Korea, it's around 2K plus near 3K. But
Wow,
yeah.
it's like half.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So we were like, why not we save that money and then we just go Korea? Maybe we can find better accommodation, or we just spend the money on eating their food. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. To be honest, I don't see why people like to spend a lot on flights. Cause like I've seen a video of Cardi B
Yeah.
interview, and she said like she also don't understand why people like to spend a lot on flights, cause her ears still pop. So no matter you sit on first class, business class, or economy, it's still the same. You get to your destination, right? Yeah. Maybe it's just the service that you get to eat more, you get more leg room, something like that.
It's more like leisure, I would say.
Yeah. If you're like going to a very far country, like you go more than 12 hours flight, okay, maybe you get the better one with more leg room, you can get better rest.
Yeah.
But if it's like under 10 hours, okay lah, maybe under 5 hours and you get such good seat, you don't get to enjoy everything and you're already at your destination.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just my opinion. Yeah.
It depends on different people, because some prefer leisure more than, cramping in a small space for a few hours with no leg room, and then you might have kids or toddlers kicking your chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can, even if like I'm not sure because I've never been to a first class or business class, so correct me if I'm wrong. If the parents bring the toddler or the kid to the first class, you also have the same problem, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's just my opinion, so okay, out of topic. How's the weather there?
The weather there was cold because it's winter, but the first few days when I'm there, the weather is like just right. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold.
Do you need like a feather jacket when you go out?
Yeah, we still need that
Okay.
because when the wind blows, it still like hurts you actually.
It's like sharp.
Yeah. When we went, the weather was around like 7 to 8 degrees.
Okay.
Only at night they will reach like negative. But on the day we went back, one day before we went back, the temperature starts to drop. So on the second last day, it was around like -4 on the day.
-4.
Yeah.
Wow, it's freezing already.
Yeah, and then when we went home, it was -7. Yeah.
Did it snow
Yeah, it did snow.
the last 2 days? Did you try the snow?
No.
Taste the snow?
No.
Well, other than that, where any nice place that you enjoyed? Lotte World.
Yeah, we went to Lotte World, but my sister-in-law family get to enjoy. I didn't enjoy because halfway through the trip, my leg starts to
Hurt again.
Yeah, hurt again. Yeah,
fantastic.
so so I can't really walk much. Yeah, so I think it was around the third day. Yeah.
You went there for 8 days and the third day you're already like that.
Yeah, the third
That's
day.
so sad. That's so sad.
Yeah, the third day it was. Oh, we took the day tour to Nami Island and the Vivaldi Park. Oh no, Vivaldi Park was another day actually.
What's Nami Island? I've never heard of this island.
Have you watched Winter Sonata?
Nope.
You should
what
watch.
What is famous there in that island?
It's famous for that movie.
Because they film it there.
Yeah, they filmed it there.
What is it about, Winter Sonata? I know it's very famous, just that I don't know what the story is about.
Honestly speaking, I haven't watched it for a long time, so
It's like love story.
it's a love story. I just remember the male lead end up getting blind. Yeah. But they still end up together.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't watched it for a very long time. The last time I watched it was around 10 years old, so don't kill me,
Oh,
please.
it was an old film.
It's a very, very old film.
Okay.
The song is very famous actually.
Okay.
Generation gap.
What else is there?
In Nami Island? They have like the famous tree. They plant a lot of trees actually, so you get to walk between the trees.
Oh,
It's a
so it's
very-
like a what you call that? A bridge.
It's not really a bridge. It's just an island.
Oh, you mean the trees like they grow on two sides of the roads and then they cross together?
No, they don't cross together. It's basically like this is the road, and then the trees are here. The trees are here. It's basically you can consider it like a forest, but it's a tourist developed forest. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. The The day tour we actually went a few places lah. Before Nami Island, we went to Alpaca World.
Alpaca.
Yeah, we went to Alpaca World because we were trying to accommodate the elders and the toddler actually. So how we plan is just very free and easy, and as long as it accommodates them, like not very extreme, not very adventurous.
Okay. Don't walk too much lah.
Yeah, don't walk too much.
More like sightseeing and stuff.
Sightseeing and leisure.
Okay.
So we thought of Alpaca World because maybe my nephew would like it, and end up my sister-in-law is in heaven.
She found her new favorite animal.
Yeah, because besides the alpacas, there's also like other animals like those, what's it called? Eagle, parrots.
In different places, right? Like in the same farm but different. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they put it together. I'm like,
Oh no.
don't they bully each other?
No. Like when you entered the Alpaca World, they will bring you to an arena. So the whole tourists, they will surround the arena and then they'll give you like food pellets.
Okay.
Sorry. And then once the show starts, they will let the alpaca out from the mountain. So you,
From the mountain.
yeah,
Wow.
it's actually a hill where the alpaca stays.
Okay.
So when you call the alpaca, like alpaca ilua, then you'll see them like a big group of fluffs running down from the mountain, zigzag.
열심히 달려서 내려오고 있고요. 자, 여기 보이실까요? 자, 손을 들고 한 번 더 걸어볼게요.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually quite cute.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from
Did you
there,
get spat by the alpaca?
I think no, I didn't get spat. Why would I want to get spat?
Experience.
No.
You don't get to do that here.
I spit on you, can I? No, but I get to feed one of them. Yeah.
Are they gentle?
No.
No.
It's like they haven't eaten for days and they're like, give me food. And then once you run out of food, they'll go find another person. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was during that time Barry was a bit sleepy. So when the alpacas came running in, he didn't really get to like see. But before we left, we did spend some time at the arena there again because there's few of them left for people to pet them, for kids to play with them.
Oh, they go back to the hill themselves?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they finish the food and then they go back?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it was because my leg was injured, so we didn't really go up the hill. And then we have the baby stroller also. So we went to see the other animals instead of going up the hill where the pacas are at.
I see.
Yeah. And before we left, there's a souvenir shop actually. And I got myself a alpaca plush toy there. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a good investment actually.
How do you say?
Like throughout the whole plush toy collection I have, the alpaca plush toy is one of the most useful one. Like because you know the alpaca shape is like a sack.
Yeah.
So when you hug, you have the head here to support your head when you sleep.
I see. Oh.
Yeah, and then when I took the flight back to Malaysia, my bag here was empty, and during that time my bag was also in pain because of my leg. So I was hugging my alpaca. Then I'm like, why don't I put my alpaca behind? Then I got a back supporter.
Wow. It's a pillow and a back supporter.
Yeah.
Oh.
And my nephew also liked my alpaca actually. So whenever he's like throwing a tantrum, even now at home, I just take my paca. I call it paca actually. Yeah, I just I show it in front of him, and then he'll be like happy, and then go hug him. So it's a
Babysitter
good,
also.
yeah, it's a good investment. Yeah.
What else did you experience there?
What else did I experience there? During the day trip? Or
Did you like stay up later at night to experience their nightlife there?
no? I wanted to, but I'm injured.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Do they have night markets there?
Yeah, they have a night market.
Did you go to the night market?
Yeah. On the
That's
day
nice.
on the day my leg was injured, like starting to hurt, we were supposed to go to Myeongdong at night after the whole day trip. So I was looking forward to that the most because like it's a shopping district.
Yes, all girls want to go there.
Yeah, but I didn't really get to explore much. I just walked one street and then I found Innisfree. Then I just go in, get the stuff I need, and I just go find a nearby coffee shop and just sit down there. Yeah. Surprisingly, their shop closed quite early.
Like 7, 8.
Around 8 actually. 8 or 9 if I'm not mistaken.
Tourist spot and they closed at 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I learned something new from there. Like, we thought, okay, since they're closing at, let's say 9, and then maybe we can order takeout.
Oh yeah, takeout.
Yeah, then we just sit in the shop for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, then only we leave. But the government rule says that you're not allowed to sit in a restaurant when you order takeout. Actually, no plastic cups in the restaurant if you order takeout.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the coffee shops, like including Starbucks and all, they use glass mug for their drinks.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Then what
actually
about if you want to take away?
Yeah, just take and go. Legit takeout.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so that time it was me and my eldest brother and my nephew. Because that time my nephew was also quite tired already. So while the rest of my families, they go lepak jalan-jalan, me and my brother, we find another place to sit with outer seating area. Yeah, so we sat there and then we just wait for my family to come. Then maybe like say, okay, let's meet at what time at here, because I really can't walk that time. I was legitly in pain already. So we just wait, and then my mom, my brother came with some of the food that I like pingtang hulu. Yeah, my brother came with that. So I'm like, okay, it's worth it. Though I can't jalan, but you know. Yeah, and it was actually quite cold at night also. Yeah.
Because the sun is down, right?
Yeah, and there's also the wind. But you get to see like the city lights and then the crowds. And then from far you see like kids playing around. It's actually quite fun, quite cute.
I bet it's better if you stay later. Right. And then I think when you're there it's during the World Cup season, right?
World Cup? I'm not sure.
I think so because the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken, it ends at mid-December. So I think it's still ongoing that time. Then maybe you can see a lot of people in like the pubs, and then they just drink and watch football.
I didn't really go to like pubs area actually. Yeah.
I know you're not the pub kind of person, because I'm not too.
Yeah, we basically went to mostly family friendly area.
And you also tried the raw octopus.
Yeah,
right?
I tried nakji.
I always wanted to try that because although it looked kind of scary at first, because it still moves, but then because personally I like sashimi, like raw salmon, raw tuna, I love it. So I wanted to try the nakji also, but I'm not in Korea yet, so maybe one day. And then I told her to take a video for me and then explain how it tastes to me.
Was it the nakji? I thought it was the kanchang kejang.
No, it's the nakji.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell them how you feel.
It's actually
As
not
a foreigner.
bad. It's actually not bad.
Is it chewy? Like,
Yeah, it's actually very chewy. When it came, the tentacles were just legitly moving around. It's very, very active.
is it slimy?
Yeah.
So it's slimy and chewy.
Mm-hmm.
Does it still like stuck on your mouth when you put it in?
The first few I ate didn't get stuck on my mouth, but the last few I ate like got stuck on my tongue actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's still alive.
Yeah, yeah. We went to the Kwangjang market. Yeah, because there it was famous for local delicacies. So when we went there, it's really, really crowded.
A lot of foreigners, a lot of tourists.
That time was still like COVID period, so there's a lot of just local. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's the language barrier also. And we have to like try and communicate with them.
Body language.
Yeah, body language. And during the whole trip, I'm the only one who can speak a little bit Korean. So with me being injured and all, so my parents, they have to go on themselves. They're like, you're on your own. Yeah.
But they still manage to communicate, right?
Like some locals, they can speak Chinese.
Ah, okay.
Not really fluent, but still able to communicate.
Because they used to have a lot of Chinese tourists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my mom managed to get a lot of local food from that market lah.
I see. You've tried the nakji and the kanjang-kejang, right?
Yeah.
Which one you like the better?
I prefer the nakji better actually.
Okay. Why?
Because the texture is more to my liking. It's chewy, a bit slimy, but and then the taste is different also. Like you get the taste, that sea taste.
Sea taste.
Yeah, because that time it's like you just legitly have that nakji and maybe some sesame oil, while the soy marinated crab is already marinated in the soy sauce.
I see. Do you dip and like the nakji into sauce or something, or you just eat like with
The-
sesame oil and
The
sesame?
first one I ate is just the nakji itself because I want to try like tasting it original. Yeah, then after that I dipped it into the sesame oil and then it tastes different. Like you taste the nutty flavor and the sea flavor.
Nutty flavor and sea
Because
flavor.
the sesame oil itself is quite nutty, right? And then you mixed it with the sea salty flavor. Yeah.
Okay, I really need to go try for myself.
Yeah.
I need to go try. I cannot imagine how it tastes like in your mouth. Okay, that's one in my list.
Yeah, you
Okay.
should actually one day.
One day, yes. So, anything else fun that happened in the trip?
We went to the castle, the Gyoboko,
Oh, where everyone like wear hanbok one, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
because you get free entry if you wear the hanbok.
Is it expensive to rent the hanbok?
I didn't really see the price, but I see maybe it's around like 10k plus won, Korean won. Yeah,
Okay, I don't know how much is that. Maybe like 30
30 plus or more, depending on the style of hanbok you're renting also. Maybe
Did you try it on?
No.
Oh yeah, it's winter, right?
Yeah, it's winter.
Kinda. Okay.
Yeah, and
Understand.
I don't think my parents are interested in changing as well.
Okay, okay.
We thought they'll be like, it's winter, why are you making us change into traditional clothes? It's already cold enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand.
Oh, take note, if you're going with senior citizen, the ticket price, they have senior price also. Yeah, I think it's around 60 or 65 years old and above. So when we bought the ticket and then when we go to the entrance, we only saw that sign.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
Can you buy online? Like, cause a lot of people things like you can buy it online already, right?
You can buy online, but at some places we think buying there is cheaper. Because maybe like when you buy from, let's say, Klook, they have like extra taxes and all.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
service charges and all.
Depends lah, cause Klook gives out a lot of
Cheaper benefits.
benefits. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to check lah.
Yeah, like our day tour to Alpaca World, Nami Island, Lotte World, and we also went to the Vivaldi Resort. This tree we bought from Klook.
It's cheaper.
It's cheaper, and then like they already provide you with everything.
Package.
A
They
package,
package it, right?
especially transportation,
Ah.
except for Lotte World. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how's the transportation there? Do you like rent a van?
On the day we arrived, I already like the Airbnb host, like she messaged me if we need any transportation. So that time we weren't really sure how big the van was, but she showed me pictures, so we booked 2. Because we have 9 people and then there's a baby. And then the baby also have his own luggage, so there's around like 10 big luggage and then some small luggages as well. So that's why we need 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So throughout the whole trip, you travel around with the van lah.
No. From airport to our Airbnb and Airbnb to airport, our host, she helped us book a van. And then throughout the trip, we bought the bus card.
Ah, bus. Okay.
So it's either we take the bus or the
Subway. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I like to do that also when I'm traveling, because you can feel you are one of the locals like that.
Yeah. But let's say if you're taking the bus and then you have a stroller, it's best that you keep your stroller first before the bus comes.
Because they rush you.
Yeah.
Ah.
They're very
Their lifestyle is very
rushing.
okay.
Maybe because it's in Seoul, maybe other places are more chill, I'm not sure. But in Seoul, they are very rushed.
I think big cities have this kind of problems lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so do take note if you're traveling with babies.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Although I don't have any baby, but good to know.
Yeah.
Well, after your trip, we went on a trip with our friends as well.
Yeah.
You're so busy. December is a busy month for her. She just go on trips and trips and trips.
Yeah, I came back from Korea. Then 3 days later, was it? Yeah, 3 days later, then I went on a trip with my college friend to Genting for 2 days, 1 night. And then after that, I came back 3 days later, I went to Penang with Charmaine and the gang.
Yeah, she's so busy. But the good thing that is our trip is more like chill kind of trip.
Yeah.
Like we don't rush for tourist spots or stuff. We just go with the flow.
Yeah.
I also think at that time I needed that, because it's been the whole year of working already and I don't feel like doing anything. I just feel like lying down on the bed and rot there.
Yeah.
It's quite a long holiday for me, I think. I took like 10 days of holidays, I think.
Really?
All together lah, with the weekends and public holidays together. It's like a 10-day, and I think I cannot do that anymore. Like, I'm not suitable for long holidays, because right after the holiday, I don't feel like working. Like start of January, I feel like I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything, because I'm so used to the holiday mood already. Yeah, I'm still trying to picking up my mood lah. Still trying to pick up my mood.
Yeah, because after the New Year, then a few weeks later is Chinese New Year.
Yes, because Chinese New Year is early this year.
Yes, early this year.
It's end of January. Yeah, so you start working, and then 2 weeks later, it's
Holiday.
holiday again. And then obviously Chinese New Year, everyone will go on holidays.
Yeah.
Not everyone, I would say most of the people go on holidays. Because my family, with our extended family, we went to also like a chill kind of family trip. Yeah, to like spend time together because the older we get, the busier we are, and we don't see each other that much. Like me and my cousin, we don't see each other that much, so we can use that time to like bond again and then do things together like that.
So during your first day of Chinese New Year, you're already in like the holiday place, is it?
Yeah, we left on the first day of Chinese New Year.
Was the traffic good?
It was okay. Not like very very jam, like you won't move, those kind of jam. You still can move, just that it's slow.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they go back to their hometown earlier, so they won't go on like the first day like that. Yeah, then we were there, but the good thing and the bad thing is it's been raining for a few days.
Actually, it rained throughout the whole
The
Chinese
whole
New
Chinese-
Year.
Yeah. So it's like the first half of the day is sunny, it's okay. And then the second half of the day it starts raining. But usually, if you're in a chill mood, your day start at the second half of the day.
Yeah.
So when you want to go out, it start raining. Yeah.
So you guys have to stay in the Airbnb.
Most of the time we stay in, but we do get to go out also lah. If the weather is okay. It's gloomy but not raining yet. Yeah, then we go out.
Maybe it's like a sign for you guys to just stay at home and bond together.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we spent 3 days just on the trip. Then we come back and then straight back to work. I cannot. Like, I cannot straight come back from a trip and straight go to work. Because my mood will still be in
The
holiday
holiday.
mood. Yeah, I cannot do any important stuff in that 2 days.
But I heard during that period is quite a busy period for you, right? For work.
Yeah, before that, before the Chinese New Year.
Okay.
Yeah, just some personal stuff lah. More personal stuff. Yeah, then after that, I also went to a musical.
Oh yeah, Shami went to the Sound of Music.
Yeah, because I always liked musical since young. And then I saw this announcement saying that Sound of Music, one of the musical teams, they're coming to Malaysia and they're going to perform Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Although I don't really know much about Sound of Music, but I know I like musical.
Ah.
And I've never experienced like real life musical yet. So I wanted to go. I wanted to go with her. But at the end I go myself. But it's okay.
Yeah, because my trip already cost me quite a huge amount, so it's time for me
And
to save up.
Very tiring for her also because it's like straight after December. Then I went to the performance. But it's okay. I still have fun.
Was it before Chinese New Year?
Yeah, it's before. It's, I think it's 1 week after our Penang trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And during that day itself, at night we also have another event to go.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
actually quite tiring.
It's very tiring. Okay, but it's my first experience, first time live musical experience, and I was mind blown.
How was it?
It's very good. The thing is, we cannot record the performance.
Yeah.
If we get to record, I will like remember it forever. The first thing that surprised me is the backdrop.
Oh really?
Like, you would expect like it's just an LED screen and then they just put on the background or something. But no, it's hand painted backdrop.
Oh.
and there's like a few layers of backdrop, and then the backdrop it will follow the character while it moves.
Oh, so like, meaning like the character is here, then the backdrop will like follow?
Yeah, it's like if the person is walking to like another room, and then because you know like the stage is just that big,
Yeah.
so from the side the wall will follow her so that you feel like she's actually walking
To another room.
she's walking forward, and not like like staying lah. And then even like if there's a window, they will also draw the scenery outside of the window and project it on another
Project
bed.
it.
I don't think it's project lah, because it doesn't look like a projector and there's no like lights coming out. I think it's a screen and then they just play it there lah. Then
Okay.
it's like very, very realistic and also very unrealistic at the same time because it's hand painted. And their props, they got very big props.
Meaning like the furnitures.
Yeah, like all the furnitures and stuff, they all have wheels, and then you would think that how they want to take out the props, they will have like
People carrying
workers
it.
or crews to come in and take it out, but no, they pull it from the inside.
backstage.
Yeah, the backstage.
Oh.
So the props like go out like that,
Oh, interesting.
so you don't see anyone else other than the performers.
Smart. Smart.
Yeah, and then they also cast like local children for the younger performers.
I saw the audition advertisement before the musical came actually.
I didn't know that until like a few days before the performance. Only I know, and their performance are surprisingly good.
Really?
Yeah, they don't sound like they came out from a random kindergarten or something. They sound like they are really well trained.
Ooh. Impressive.
Even like the youngest one, she looked like 5 or 6. Her performance is also like very good. She's not afraid, so confident.
Extroverts.
Maybe she's just confident. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's better than me lah. In like confidence, in like confidence.
Don't say it like that. Everybody is different. Maybe you're confident in other aspects.
Yeah, like okay, confidence in performing in front of other people. Yeah, she's better than me.
But one thing good about kids is that they're willing to try new things. Like whether is it good or bad, they won't really take it too hard, even if they like did a mistake.
Yeah.
It's like, and then if you have a good parents or teacher or crew, actually like they keep encouraging them. It's like, oh, so cute to see like their confidence, their personality building. It's
Like
actually quite nice to see.
They need someone to like encourage them, then they will get more interested in that thing, and then when they do it, they look more confident.
Yeah, cause it's not easy getting kids to
do
perform
things.
what
Yeah.
they want.
Yeah.
And especially this is considered like a big production, I would say.
Yes.
Cause it's like, was it like a month long?
Yeah, I think it's no 2 weeks off. I think if I'm not mistaken, they start from 27 December to 15 of January,
But
and then they will tour around the world.
yeah, but the kids don't tour around.
Yeah, just that
So-
that 2 weeks.
Yeah. But if you include like the training period, the practice period, it's very hard to get kids to cooperate, especially if you meet some that throw bad tantrums. Yeah, so it's actually quite amazing to see how they train, encourage the kids to perform so well in this big production actually.
Yeah.
Considering their age is like 5, the youngest.
Yeah. Looks like 5. Kindergarten for sure. Yeah. And like the singing, it's also amazing. I don't know how they mic them up. I'm pretty sure they mic them up. Just that I was trying to find the mic, like if they pin it on the shirt or somewhere, but I don't see any mic.
Usually for females like let's say adults, they'll pin it between their breasts here.
Oh. But won't the shirt like ruffle and...
You have to pin it securely because last time during my intern, one of the staff they showed me like how to pin it.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Because the staff was a guy, so he taught me how to pin on the female.
Oh, then you
Cast.
have to help.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So as long as you pin it properly and then you ask them to move around to see whether there's the ruffle sound. If there's no ruffle sound, means you're good.
Okay, I see.
But for children, I'm curious how they do it.
But then their sound, they project out very good. It's like with the professional actors lah. If they don't have, I guess, if they don't have the mic, they can still project their sound to the end of the auditorium.
But won't that like injure their throat for them to project that loud?
If you're using the right technique, you won't feel anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
something that I wish I can remember forever because I got a bad memory. If you ask me right now what scene I remember from that musical, I can only remember like still photos.
Still photos?
Just like I cannot remember how they move. I can remember like, oh, I see this scene, I saw that scene, like that. Because I got a bad memory.
But what was the most memorable scene?
I think the most memorable scene for me is when the eldest daughter and the kind of like boyfriend, when they sing the "You are 16 going to 17." Yeah, that's the most like romantic and part for me. They even built like the outside of the house, all the props lah.
Really?
Yeah, and like bicycle, like flowers and stuff.
So they actually have like the gazebo on set? Like
If I'm not-
small little
Yeah,
house.
I think if I'm not mistaken, they have. And then even inside of the house, like they got chandelier.
Yeah.
They also did the chandelier, but I think it's in 2D. Just like they tried to make it 3D lah.
Interesting.
Very nice. If there's any other musical in Malaysia again, I think I will go again.
The latest musical I saw was actually Frozen. But it's not in Malaysia,
Yeah,
it's in Singapore.
and that's the only stop in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. We didn't have the time also. It's okay. Next time.
But besides Frozen, let's say there's other musical, what would you want to watch? Like let's say there's Matilda, Lion King, Aladdin, Phantom of the Opera.
I don't know the story yet, but I've heard Beetlejuice song.
Oh.
Yeah, if there's any musical team that's doing Beetlejuice in Malaysia, I think I'll go.
Okay.
I don't think it's a very like popular kind of musical. It's more like a classic. Like if you say musical, people think about it as one lah. If you are talking about like more modern kind of musical, High School Musical.
Of course.
Yeah, but I like the first one, the first High School Musical. If they can do it in like stage, that'd be so nice, right?
Yeah.
But too much scenes, I think. They got where they first met, the school,
The basketball court.
yeah, the basketball court, and I think the kitchen also.
That one is in the second one.
No, is it?
Yeah, that one's the second one. The first one revolves more around the school.
And then the practice room.
The
I
practice room. Oh, they also have the science lab because that time the
remember.
female lead have
breaking
the.
free, so free. Yeah, that. It'll be fun, but then it will be a bigger production. So how are you doing now? Are you okay?
No, I'm in pain actually.
We're almost done, okay?
Yeah. Throughout the podcast, I've been resisting the pain. So if you see me changing position, you know why. And I'm sorry.
So, how are you doing now? With life? Adapting well?
Yeah, I'm starting off the year with some goals that are slowly starting to take shape, I would say. Like I did send out my resumes to certain companies and I'm waiting.
Big companies, you mean?
No, just companies.
Quite big also, right?
It's okay. Let's stay low profile, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah. I got shortlisted, but I'm still waiting for the reply. Hopefully.
Hopefully. You will.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah, and then my project, we need to redo some certain parts. Like, I wouldn't really say my project, right?
Nope.
No. My family and I decided to like start planting our own greens.
When apocalypse, you know where to go.
Yeah. So it took shape. It was successful, but we went on the trip to Korea, so
Don't tell me you visit their vegetable
Oh
farm.
no. We didn't really plant much for the third, fourth batch because we weren't really at home to take care of the seedlings. So right now, there's not much plants, and we're under cleaning process and maybe rearrange the whole greenhouse also. Yeah. So our greens project is now under construction. Yeah. And then while waiting for the interview, I also help out my dad in his company. So at least like I'm not just staying at home every day.
Get some social life lah
Yeah.
with other people.
There's nothing much to socialize because in the company it's just right now lah. The company is just my dad, my brother, my dad's assistant, and just few workers.
Yeah, that few workers is your new friends.
Not really, because they're always downstairs doing stuff. Yeah, they're doing more on handiworks, I would say.
Oh, handiwork, okay.
Yeah, so I don't really.
I don't think you are suitable to do handiworks now.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to carry heavy stuff and do excessive activities. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What
Well,
about you?
For me, I'm still trying to adapt to the working life, trying to like balance my work life and my personal projects. Yeah, trying to like get my weekend off from work and do my personal stuff lah. For now, it looks like it's going well. Okay, I hope it's like that until I don't know when. And yeah, trying to develop on my personal projects like doing covers, going to more jam session to meet new people.
Yeah, I can see that you're really stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, just that this month I don't know why, just keep on getting sick, and then when I'm going to recover, and then I get sick again. I just don't know why. Maybe it's the weather or it's just me. Yeah, so trying to get myself healed up and continue that lah.
But at least you got some personal projects going. Like you basically started your goals, I would
Yeah,
say.
trying to get to my goal lah.
Yeah. But at least you start.
Yeah. Well, I would say it's the first 2 months of 2023. It's productive for me lah, and it's quite good. Yeah, I hope I'm always this productive. Please.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, with this podcast starting, I think I will.
Who knows? Maybe you'll hear Charmaine sing here next time.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I guess that's the end of today's episode. Welcome back. Remember to
Like our video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell to get notification
every Friday at 10 a.m.
whenever we upload our new episode.
Yes.
And do follow us on our Instagram page at That's Why We Friend if you haven't.
Do it now. Yes, right now.
And we'll see you next week. Bye!